drop for real. Over the top for real. Over the top for real. Over the top, checking the stock. It's about to pop for real.
Guys, welcome to the Undisputed Wrestling Podcast. I just gonna cut down some news. Day one is the next preview. Before I get started, I like to wish the best of wishes to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins have tested positive for COVID. Seth Rollins, WWE superstar. He will be out along with, they don't have it. I mean, there's other superstars that will be out, but they, like Roman Reigns, Bianca, so many stars, but Seth Rollins is the one that got that one, found out from a tweet that he posted about Merry COVID Christmas to me. And wow. Best of wishes to Seth Rollins. Hope we get better soon, man. It's very unfortunate that people still catching it, Just my advice to people that are not vaccinated yet, that attend events and stuff, I advise y'all to wear your mask. But regardless, Seth Rollins COVID. Wish best wishes to him, and hopefully get well soon. Get well soon, Seth. He can beat this. It's the reason why I call it Art Attack. It's the reason why I call it Kingslayer. Let's get started. It's been a long time been doing this. I just want to talk about current events. A couple weeks ago, Roman Reigns wasn't at SmackDown. We saw Paul Heyman in the ring with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar kickoff. Sami Zayn lost against Roman Reigns the week before that. And basically, Paul Heyman was like, we want to see Brock Lesnar, not Roman Reigns. I was like, wow. Why we could possibly see it? And I'm like, bro, is this really gonna happen? Is this really gonna, is this really gonna be something that you gonna see someday? It was that crazy. So it was pretty crazy to see Seth Rollins in that mindset. Not Seth Rollins, oh my god. Paul Heyman basically teasing that he could turn on Roman Reigns, and I was like, it wasn't gonna be good. Then the following week, Roman Reigns showed up and cut ties with Paul Heyman, because even though that Paul Heyman's been acting a little suspicious, and Paul Heyman said he was second Roman Reigns for Brock Lesnar. It's a crazy feat. Honestly, hope that Roman Reigns wins that day one. He'll be defending this Universal Championship against Brock Lesnar. Honestly, I don't want to see Rollins hold the title. I think he need to retire, honestly. I think he need to retire, honestly. And Roman Reigns is the best you can get anyone. Roman Reigns is that guy where you can be the best you can be at. So definitely looking forward to Roman Reigns retaining the championship. He's my pick. Hopefully he wins. I think he's gonna win. He should. If not, I just think it would be terrible booking the WWE hands. You're gonna really let a part-time like Brock beat Roman Reigns that been on top of this game for a year some change now. Ever since he's returned from ever since when he returned at SummerSlam last year, I knew right away Reigns was gonna be champion right away. So crazy. And basically Reigns cut ties with Paul Heyman and Superman punched him. He attacked it. Paul was about to hit him with a steel stairs, and next thing you know, Brock Lesnar come out attacking Roman Reigns and basically send a message to the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. What else we going on? Recently, I found out a couple days ago that Toni Storm got released by WWE. I think she asked for a release or something like that. Crazy, but best of wishes. Good luck to Toni Storm in her next. It's very unfortunate that she got released, but hopefully she can get used way better in other companies like AEW, because I thought Toni Storm was doing great, you know. In a feud with Charlotte. She's in a feud with Charlotte, you know, and it's crazy. So it was pretty awesome. And, you know, hopefully Tony Storm can have better success at a different company. Yeah. And what else we going on? Basically, all what's been going on SmackDown side, Raw, what happened on Raw? Yeah, Raw been pretty crazy. Yeah, well, here's let's go over day one predictions. For Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns is my pick. I think honestly Reigns should lose. He's gonna lose eventually, unfortunately. But he should lose it to somebody like Drew McIntyre, not like Brock Lesnar. That is terrible booking in my opinion, sorry. So Roman Reigns, day one we also see the Usos against the New Day. I love that feud. I love that feud. I love the Usos and New Day on both of those teams. I would say I like to see the Usos retain their titles. This will give them longer. I think the Usos are doing good ever since Jimmy got back. It seems like Jay is getting back to the title picture again. And he is in the title picture. He's the champs. Madcap Moss against Drew McIntyre was also announced. I think Drew McIntyre is going to win. I honestly think that Drew McIntyre could be winning the Royal Rumble this year. I don't know, I just feel like that. And they're probably going to beat Reigns for a title because McIntyre never had that WrestleMania moment. He did, but it was with no fans. And hopefully WrestleMania next year could be with fans. You know how we're living in this COVID era. Trying to think of any other match. Oh, Liv Morgan against Becky Lynch for weeks. For weeks, Liv Morgan has been proven she almost won the title. Having proven weeks and weeks that she's the best. A couple weeks ago, she went against Becky Lynch for a Raw Women's Championship in the main event. That was an awesome match. We saw Liv Morgan weeks after weeks proving why she's the best, and I think my pick for that match is Liv Morgan. Hopefully she wins. I think Liv Morgan, I think it's her time, you know. Liv Morgan have the star power. She have the fan base. She could be an incredible champion, especially if you put it as a heel. Also, the last thing I'll talk about is also happened on Raw last week. We saw this split up at AJ Styles and almost they've been a fashion or alliance, you could say, for months now, but they finally, I knew it was a matter of time, but finally, Sal's versus Almost was the what's the word I'm looking for? Sal's Almost Sal's attacked Almost and Almost attacked Styles, and that's basically it. Hopefully we see this feud, but that's all I have for y'all. Gotta get kind of used to this. I haven't done this in a while, but thank you so much for everybody, and y'all have a happy new year.
Giving my all to